We're going in on gratitude, and you know what? Everyone always says that gratitude is such a major part of our lives to feeling fulfilled and happy. So today we're going to go in on gratitude. How does this work? Do I just say that I'm a grateful person and then wham, I get all these good emotions and good things start coming into my life? It might be a little bit deeper than that. Another good question is, how do I be grateful with my current circumstances and the things that are happening in my life and the world around us? How can I be grateful with all of these things happening? And you know what the key is? The key is probably that's why we should be grateful when circumstances are like this, things aren't going our way, when the world seems to be turning against us and there's chaos out there. That's a reason why we should be grateful. This is a quote from Oprah Winfrey, and she says, "Be thankful for what you have, you'll end up having more. If you concentrate on what you don't have, you will never, ever have enough." And we've all been there. We've all been in these situations where, it's not enough. It's never enough. And certain things in our life, it's kind of like an uphill battle, a struggle, a continual struggle to try to change things and achieve and make things the way that we want them to be. And even then, it's never enough. And you know what? We're only working against ourselves, and we're working against people around us and even the world overall. We're just working against everything when it feels like a struggle, it feels like hardship, and it kind of just takes a lot of effort to get through certain things. The whole point of this gratitude topic is to reverse that feeling from not feeling like it's enough, like it's a struggle and it's just such a hardship, to the polar opposite. And when we think of the polar opposite, sometimes in that area of our life, whether it's our relationship, money, career, finances, whatever it is, sometimes we're in such a deep hole and we can't even see the way out that we don't even know what that polar opposite would actually look like. Well, gratitude is a perspective shift. It changes our perspective on that same subject. So, we can either wait for circumstances to change, we can wait for the world to kind of work in our favor and just carry us away, or we can change ourselves first. And what do we have more power and control over? Changing ourselves, changing our perspective, and it can overall seem like an attitude shift, changing our attitude. So this attitude shift is geared towards starting rich. This attitude shift is to shift the way that we see certain things in the world, and how our perspective on the world changes what's inside of us. So when we make these changes, we're really starting rich. We're not really changing anything on the outside, to so to speak, with our bank account or our career on the spot, but we're changing ourselves and our attitude, which will therefore change other things in our life. And this is an important one because the emotions, the feelings that we experience are reflected back to us. So whether we judge something on the outside, or we condemn it, or we say that this is good or bad, those are the feelings that we actually experience on ourselves, right? The world is like a mirror. So whatever we experience gets sent right back to us. We're gonna get right into how. And how do we do that? Well, we experience gratitude in our feelings, and one big step in that is to say the words thank and you. The words thank you show appreciation for something in our life. And when we feel that appreciation from saying thank you, when somebody gives us something, we're thanking that person, we feel good, that person feels good, and it's an overall beautiful exchange. So when we can say thank you as many times as possible throughout the day, then we generate more of those feelings. And this is something that we can even start the day with. As soon as our mind comes online, we can say the words thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And the more times that we can say it, hundreds of times, the more we can feel those feelings. And finding things to say thank you for is a real gift. And that is showing gratitude. And that feeling of showing gratitude will overtake our body and our emotions. And that will facilitate happiness and fulfillment right now. This might be something that is totally new, so strange. So at first it might feel a bit awkward, but in the morning we start off with it, that'd be awesome. And then during periods throughout the day, in our spare thinking time, when our mind is just idle, we say thank you. We find things to say thank you for. For example, when we're sitting at our job, it might not be the best job or the best thing in the world that we want right now, but at least we can say thank you for it, for what it has provided, what it's providing right now. It's providing me with a good salary. It's providing me with money that I can spend on food. and then we say thank you for the food, and we say thank you for the energy that we have in our body, and it just continues as a cycle. We can find more things to say thank you for, and then the key is to make this a habit, to ingrain it as a habit, and because it feels so good, it's an easy habit to develop and to maintain. Saying thank you over and over and over again will bring great joy and fulfillment to our lives. So I hope this video helps in showing us the power of gratitude and how it can help us and how it can just make the world an overall great place. So thank you for watching, take care, and have a great day.